Hello sweet souls, it's Rachel again. I'm going to talk in this video about flow, what we really mean by being in flow. And this is kind of number 3 video of our feminine essence, feminine presence videos. And if you haven't seen the first 2, then I really urge you to go and catch up, because I don't want any one of us to miss out on this stuff. This is really great stuff that I'm going to share from my heart. So I want to share something very exciting about what it means for me and what it means to be in flow. I've talked loads before about the feminine being like a flow, being like a river, and how we intertwine with each other, and how we weave and how we curve. And I wanted to talk about flow because flow is a slightly different concept, a bit more in depth. And we touched before on the ebbing and flowing with each other and how we can achieve that and how we can do that. And in this video, I want to talk about really flowing, how we get in flow. So really, what it means for me is that in my inner sheet, in that inside place, that sacred place, it is this strong sense of contentment that all is well. That's the first thing to say about it, because that's what it really feels like. But it's really linked to our divine purpose, and it's linked to kind of alignment with what we feel is our call from the universe. And I heard it described by somebody else who was teaching on this, about how our head, so our thoughts, our heart, and our instincts, our gut instincts from our hara, from our tummy, are all in the same kind of line. So they're all in agreement, basically. That's what we're talking about. So our head, our heart, and our hara are all in agreement. So there's no resistance in any one of those areas about the thing that we're kind of stepping into. There's no doubt, and there's no resistance. There's no kind of pulling back, going whoa, panic. Everything is feeling completely right, and we're confident, and we're competent, and we're stepping into that place, and we're feeling fully right about that thing. And that is what produces our sense of being in flow with the universe. And it very much is directly linked to our divine purpose. You see, when we understand what our divine purpose truly is from the universe, we hear that call for whatever we might be called into, and it resonates in our hearts, and we say, yes, I'm going to go for that because I really identify with that. This feels like me. I feel a strong call to this thing. I'm doing some of it already. I'm going to walk in that way as a queen. I'm going to push, move forward in that way. I'm going to open some doors. That is us creating a commitment with our divine purpose the universe has given us. And like we said before, that is going to open the doors for us, because we are in agreement. It's the agreement that produces the flow. Can you see? So what I'm saying is that when we step into that place and we're completely lined up with what the universe has called us to, that is where flow is produced. Now, flow really it's an energetic relationship. It's an energetic relationship between our head, our heart, and our hara, obviously, and the universe. And it goes a bit like around in a circle. So I could say I'm feeling very strongly that I'm called. And I'm going to do what I'm called to do. And then the universe responds. And it responds with a gift. And it could be a gift of understanding or confirmation that we're in the right place. It could be an actual gift of money to say, go for this dream that's in your heart. It could be something else. It could be something else that comes into our life to confirm that we're on the right track. It could be some empowerer like me saying, you know what, that's in your heart, go for that. I really feel that sits well with you, and you should open the door and explore that. It could be any number of things. So we need to open our hearts and really be tuned in, because this is what creates that flow. Remember we said that the feminine is about being fluid. And so what we're doing in this beautiful relationship between us and source almost is that we are experiencing it minute by minute, exactly like you would pour water out of a jug. It's fluid, it's not still, it's constantly moving and it's constantly changing its form, but it's still water. Do you see what I mean? And so we are going to jump right in, aren't we? We're going to jump right in and we're going to experience that in a big way. And we're going to say, I'm going to commit completely to what I feel is in my heart. And my head is telling me, let's go for this. And my gut instinct is saying it's right. Okay, so with our head we can reason that this is the right thing, the right path forward, and we can work out a plan and an objective and a timescale and all of those things. And our heart is saying, oh, I hear the call, I really see the need, I really feel called to this. This is where I'm at, this is what I'm destined to be, this is what I was born to do. And our instinct is saying, yeah, time, come on, time, it's right, you're the one. Okay, so you see what I'm saying about all of these things lined up, and that's how it kind of works. So this is what I really wanted to talk about, being in flow in that kind of spiritual sense. Also, we can be in flow with each other, of course. And I touched on this before when I talked about that we need to stand with each other and we need to raise each other up. And I think that's absolutely right. And I want to talk a little bit about how we can kind of do that. You see, when we're in a sisterhood, we're going to be in a position where we're going to be very privileged to hear the intimate details of the call that our sisters are hearing as they work through some of their thoughts and their feelings. And this is exactly why we need a sisterhood, so we can go to our sisters and say, look, I'm feeling that my call and my divine purpose is this, and I want you to stand with me while I work it through, and I want you to hold me, and I want you to hear me, and I want you to just validate what's going on in my heart. And this is our moment, sisters, to step into that place of flow with that sister and say, yes, I'm going to hear your heart on it. And I'm going to do more than just hear your heart on it. I'm going to hear what the universe is telling me about your calling and how I can help you in that calling, or how I can assist you. And sometimes it may be that we just simply give a beautiful word of encouragement to a sister and say, you know what, I see this in you. This is just so you. And I think you should explore it. Other times, the universe will be saying, get behind the sister and get your wallet out. Pay. Get her a plane ticket. Get her contacts. Get her this, get her that. It really does depend. But we need to have our hearts open so that we're flowing together. We're flowing with our sisters. We're really hearing on their behalf. We're petitioning the universe on their behalf. And we're also hearing for ourselves. And we're really, really, really tuned in to each other. And this is how, in a deep way, our sisterhood can expand and grow. This is what it's all about, girls. This is the real deal here. See, we can be a sisterhood and we can gather and we can just say nice things to each other, and that is absolutely brilliant, and we should do that. And we could go on forever and a day, and we could compliment each other about how wonderful we look and how nice our lipstick is and how great our shoes are, and do each other's hair and makeup. We can do that, and we should do that, and that's great, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, and that's brilliant. But I'm talking about something way deeper. I'm talking about a heart connection where we learn to stand alongside each other and hear each other's hearts. And we understand each other, and we are going to support our sisters no matter what. And we are going to tell them how we feel about their journey and about their call. And we are going to provide them the environment to grow. and develop themselves as wonderful, wonderful, wonderful women with destiny and a purpose. Okay? And we're going to do that because we want them, we want our sisters to do that for us. And this is really the whole essence of being in flow. And this is what I wanted to bring to you in this video. And I know it's really super deep, but you know me, guys. I love to go deep. This is me. And we've got to be real about this. We've got to be real. We've got to say, how do we do this? What are the tools to do this? Why do we need to do this? And so this is what I'm bringing to the table here. And as always, I want us to think it through, and I want us to practice it out in our life. And I want us to find a way to communicate with each other and to really promote this, and from our hearts, from the inside, from the inner she, out into our sisterhood. And because growth is what it's all about. Growth as individuals is what it's all about. And I just love you. And as ever, if you've got anything you want to say to me, come join us at our Heart Maiden Sister Circle Facebook page. Love your hearts.